Hello, this is Tammy Frazier with IBS Computer Technology. Today I'd like to walk you through adding instant questions for use with your Smart Response system. One of the benefits of adding instant questions is it allows you on the fly without pre-preparation the opportunity to check in with or poll your students at any point in instruction. So let's take a look at how we can add those instant questions. First thing we need to do is make sure we have a class started, and we can do that in the Notebook software menu bar by selecting Response and then Start Class. Next, we're going to select the Smart Response tab located within your side tabs. From within that tab, we're going to select what type of question we'd like to ask. We can choose between yes, no, true, false, numerical answer, multiple choice, and depending on your clicker type, you may even have an option for text answers. When we select that question type, it's going to prompt us whether we'd like that question to be added to the current page or new page so we can add additional content. We can ask that question orally, we can type it, or write the question using digital ink on the smartboard. Once the students know what the question is, they can begin responding immediately using their clickers. After we've collected feedback from all of our students, we're going to select Stop this assessment. And we can do that from within the Smart Response tab or within our toolbar by selecting the Stop button. Our results are automatically compiled within that Smart Response tab. So let's take a look at how this would look in the classroom. So step one, we're going to check to make sure that we have a class started. So we're going to go to the Smart Notebook software menu bar and select Response. And then the sixth option down is Start Class. I'm working in anonymous mode, which means I'm not going to have a student name attached to the responses. Once your class has been started, you can select that Smart Response tab. It's the fifth tab down. It looks like a response clicker. And you'll see that we have those options. In this particular opportunity, I'm looking for a numerical answer, so I'm going to select Instant Numerical. And there's that prompt that asks would I like it on this page or a separate page to add different content. In this case, I'm going to use the tools that already exist on this template, so I'm going to choose this page. And once I bring up a simulator, as you can see the student clicker, you'll notice that the question is already ready to be answered within that student clicker. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my new question. And the students can answer immediately. So I'm going to select from my student clicker, -5, and then enter. So what that does is that compiles that feedback. So I'm going to go to step 7 and stop the assessment from that Smart Response tab. So I'm going to select that tab and choose Stop this question. And my results are going to be compiled immediately, and I can check to see how did my students do, what kind of feedback does that offer me, can I move on with my teaching. I'm going to show you one other thing that I like about using these instant questions. For example, if I'm in the middle of teaching about the layers of the earth, and I select that Smart Response tab, and this time I'm going to choose Instant ABCD for that multiple choice option. Once I select that, again, I'm going to get the prompt, which page would I like it on? I like it on the page that has my content. And I can drag these multiple choice options to label or diagram. So this is great for any kind of diagramming activity. And again, I'll bring up that clicker, and this time I'll ask the question orally. In which layer would you find the tectonic plates? And the students can go ahead and select their answer. And once everybody's answered, I can go to that Smart Response tab and stop taking new answers and check the results. Now, depending on how my students did, I might want to ask this question in another way. So what I can do next is select Next Steps from within the Smart Response tab, and I can clear the results so that the assessment can be taken again. So I'm going to clear the results and go ahead and verify that I want it cleared. And then if I go back to that Progress tab, I can start the question and ask or type a different question out. So in this case, I'm going to ask, where might you find the ozone layer? So you can add one instant question and use it in multiple ways. So I hope you find this useful, and good luck.